Hey everyone. In the hotel business, it's all about the little things, right? But what if I told you one of those little things, that complimentary bottle of water, is secretly costing you a fortune and hurting your brand? Well, today, we're going to look at a really simple switch that can save you a ton of money, make your guests happier, and really position your hotel as a leader in sustainability.
So, let's talk about that free bottle of water in the room. I mean, it's a nice gesture, for sure. But what's it really costing you? And I'm not just talking about what you pay for the bottle itself. Oh no. The hidden costs, from plastic waste to all that extra housekeeping, they add up, and the final number might just shock you.
Okay, get this, 7,117. That's the number. And that's what it costs per year to supply bottled water to just one single room. Just one. Now do the math for your whole hotel. 100 rooms, that's over 700 grand a year. Think about that. That's money you could be putting into new amenities, training your staff, marketing, anything. But instead, it's literally being thrown in the trash.
All right, so let's dig into this. The money part is a big deal, for sure. But honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real cost of all that bottled water goes way deeper. We're talking about your day-to-day operations, your reputation, and yeah, the planet. So let's peel back the layers and see what's really going on. Yeah, this is so much more than just a line item on your budget. We're talking about a literal mountain of plastic bottles piling up every single year. And think about all the wasted water from those half-finished bottles people leave behind. Plus, all the extra work for your housekeeping team, restocking rooms, hauling away all that trash. It's just a system that's totally inefficient, it's expensive, and honestly, it's just plain bad for the environment. Okay, so what's the alternative, right? What do? Well, here's the cool part. This isn't about cutting back or taking something away from your guests. Nope. This is all about an upgrade. Imagine a solution that gives your guests even better water, saves you a boatload of money, and seriously boosts your eco-friendly reputation. Let's talk about what the future of in-room water looks like. Just picture this for a second. Your guests walk into the room, and they have unlimited, crisp, great-tasting water right from a sleek little tap. No more messing with plastic bottles, no more calling the front desk for an extra one, just pure, refreshing water whenever they want it. It's such a small change, but man, it makes a huge difference to their stay. And this is way more than just installing some new piece of gear. It's really a shift in mindset. You're basically moving away from this old, disposable, super expensive model to something that's sustainable, super convenient, and benefits absolutely everyone. We're talking your guests, your staff, and especially your bottom line.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds complicated. A huge renovation project, right? Well, you'd probably be surprised at how simple and, well, elegant this solution really is. So let's pop the hood and see exactly how this thing works.
Okay, the real beauty of this whole system is just how simple it is. It's a super quick installation, it's not disruptive at all. Basically, you just add a little diverter to the cold water line, mount the filter system discreetly right under the sink, drill one small hole for a new gooseneck faucet, and that's pretty much it. We even add a little sticker to show when the filter was last changed, so your guests know they're getting the good stuff.
So what's the magic here? How does it actually work? Well, the first stage is a high-density sintered carbon filter. The easiest way to think about it is like a super-powered sponge. It has these microscopic pores, we're talking less than a micron wide, that just grab and trap all the stuff that makes tap water taste kind of off, like chlorine and other funky odors. What comes out the other side? Just crisp, clean, amazing-tasting water.
But great taste is only half the battle, right? You also need it to be safe. That's where the second stage comes in. It's this incredible high-tech safety net, a hollow fiber membrane. It has pores that are just 0.1 microns. To put that in perspective, the smallest bacteria out there are bigger than that, so there's just no way for them to get through. It's a physical block. Only the pure, safe water and all the good, healthy minerals make it to the tap. And here's why the tech inside really matters. This high-density sintered carbon isn't your standard run-of-the-mill filter. It has way more filtration pores. That means it's better at absorbing all the gunk, and it lasts a whole lot longer. It's basically the difference between a quick rinse and a real deep clean for your water. The result for you? Better tasting water, and you save money because the filters don't need to be changed as often.
Okay, so we've laid out the problem and we've walked through the solution. Now for the part everyone's been waiting for, the results. Let's look at the hard numbers and see what this actually means for your bottom line.
I mean, look at this. The numbers really do speak for themselves. The cost per room annually, it plummets from around $7,000 to just $1,300. Your plastic waste, it goes from over 700 bottles per room down to zero, absolute zero. And think about your housekeeping staff. They get to focus on making the rooms perfect, not just hauling cases of water all day. It's just a win-win-win, no matter how you slice it.
And you know what? It actually gets even better, because we're not just trading one kind of plastic waste for another here. The filter housings themselves are reusable, so when it's time for a change, you only replace the inner filter core, not the whole plastic cartridge. That means even less waste and, again, lower long-term costs. It's just a smarter, way more sustainable design.
Okay, the savings are massive, that's crystal clear. But what about the guest experience? I mean, that's what it's all about, right? How do you make sure they see this as an upgrade? Well, it all comes down to telling the right story.
The key is to frame this correctly. You're not taking something away. You are absolutely adding something better. You're giving them a premium, sustainable amenity. It's such a powerful and simple way to show your guests that you genuinely care, not just about their health and convenience, but about the planet too.
And sharing that story is so easy. Just a simple, classy little sign or tag right by the new faucet is all it takes. Something like this. It turns this operational change into a big positive statement. You're not just giving them water, you're inviting them to be part of the solution with you, and that makes people feel really good about choosing to stay at your hotel.
So, at the end of the day, it really boils down to this one simple question. Right now, is your hotel's water service a cost center, just draining your budget, or could it be a brand asset that actually strengthens your reputation? With this one simple switch, you can turn a major expense into a smart investment. An investment in your brand, in your guests, and in a more sustainable future. Really, the choice is yours.